At Tanis, there is a royal necropolis from the 21st and the 22nd dynasties. And there was a Shoshenq buried there, Shoshenq II, but not Shoshenq I. We don't have very much of Shoshenq I at Tanis. We have some reused blocks in the gateway of Shoshenq III. There's a loose cornice block and another block from a nearby temple that are probably from Shoshenq I, but that's it. And this is a site that's been investigated for decades archaeologically. There's really nothing of Shoshenq I there, with the exception of these blocks. There were two sphinxes with his name on them that actually had been brought from Kantir, from Avaris, mentioning Merneptah, and also one of the Hyksos kings, all in the same sphinx. And a couple pieces of jewelry that were reused in the burial of Shoshenq II. What we do have, though, is from Shoshenq V, so quite late in the 22nd dynasty, a text from the Serapeum, which was located at basically Saqqara. It's where a bull that was the embodiment of the god Ptah was buried. And on this particular stela, it gives the genealogy of the person who was giving the stela to be buried with the bull. And it mentions that one of his ancestors was involved in the funerary cult of Shoshenq I at the temple of Hut-Ka Ptah, that is the temple of the Ka of the god Ptah, which is the chief temple of Memphis. This is the forecourt of the Ptah temple. It's the mansion of millions of years of Shoshenq I. It's also referred to at Karnak in this oracle text I discussed earlier. If the king's funerary cult is in existence at Memphis, it needs a center of worship. In other words, the king's burial. It had to have been at Memphis, somewhere within the temple walls of the Ptah temple. We just don't have it. It's not been discovered. And the only piece of funerary equipment that we have of Shoshenq I actually is a canopic chest, which is now in Berlin, which came onto the art market in the 19th century. And that's it. Nothing else of his. So presumably somewhere at Memphis is another royal burial. And it's not just his. Sorkon I, his son, is also missing. So perhaps it's in the same area. I don't know. But Shoshenq, I'm fully convinced, was buried at Memphis.